Hi all, good morning and welcome to PTL Computer Institute. Today we'll discuss about the DSA with the topic carry forward. If you remember, last two topics we discussed, one is prefix sum, another one is sub-array, right? To perform the task on sub-array, we need to cover prefix sum as well as carry forward. So for that reason, we completed a prefix sum and we did also wanted to problems on prefix sum. And today we will focus on carry forward. So instead of going through the theories, we will directly implement one problem. Okay. So before starting that, let me introduce. As you know, I am Mukti Sir. So the faculty of PTL Computer Institute, available in Kanpur, Virat, that is in Bhadrad district. And again, welcome to our channel. So if you see here, I have a question already I have written here. Count number of AG pairs. Okay. So given a character array, calculate the number of pairs of I and J. I and J both are nothing but the index. Okay. These two are the index. And such that I need to be less than equals to J. That means whatever the array I have, character array, that array, whatever the I, that need to be less than J, so that S of J nothing but the A and S of J will be G. That means H I am going to calculate the A and G pair. So first I index will be having the value A and J index will be having the value G. Okay. So this will be my pair and I need to be less than J. That is the requirement. So for the simplification, I have taken one array here. If you see, this is my array, character array. And already I mentioned here, all characters are in the lowercase. Okay. So I have an array. This is my array, character array. These are the one elements. Okay. These are the one elements. And from here, what I need, I will calculate the pairs. Okay. So the pair will be, what is the pair? The pair will be I and J. So first, if you see here, this is 1A and next to that, this is the G. So this is one pair. So what I will do, 1 and 3 will be pair and 1 is less than 3. So I is less than 3, the condition satisfied, so this is one valid pair. Then this A again will, not this is the one, right? This is the another G. So there will be another pair, that is 1 and 7. Okay. So with this A will not have anything. Again we will traverse to the next A and I found this is another A. This A again compares this. This will be something around 2 and 3. Then 2 and 7. 2 and 7. Then after there is no A, then we found another A and this will be something around and G, 6 and 7. 6 and 7. So what next? You can tell like, right? Sir, is it possible to have this A will be combined with this? No. Why not? Because let's say I have 6, and then what is the G? That is 3. So if you see here, this is not a valid pair. Why not a valid pair? Because we already in the questions mentioned that the I need to be less than to J. So what is the I value? That is 6. What is J value? 3. So I should not be less than J. I mean should be less than J, but here it is greater than. So this is not a valid pair. So what is my answer? Answer is nothing but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So answer is 5. Okay. Clear? This is the answer. To perform this, the very basic and brute force idea is what we will do. The idea. What we will do? We will just brute force approach. Okay. What is the brute force approach? Brute force approach is brute force approach. What will we do? We'll check all pair of I and Z, increase the count of pair I and Z, means we will traverse traverse the array. Array means character array. Character array. Then for all pair of AG, all pair of AG, we will increase the count. Meaning, whatever the array is giving, we will just traverse that. Whenever we found one pair of A and J, we will increase one count. We will have another count variable which will be increased by 1. Okay. So now what we will do, we will write the code. This will be the pseudo code. Okay, pseudo code for this. So what will be the code? I'll write the code. What I'll do? Let's say this is my size. Okay, and this array is something around, we can say, let's say S array. Okay, this is my S array. So what I'll do? I'll traverse the array. Int I equals to 0. Array index always starts from 0, and I need to be less than h dot length and I plus plus. Then what I'll do for another array, because I need to compare each element with remaining, so I need another loop, nested loop, and int j equals to, wherever I am, I will check the same value with the next element onwards. So what I will do, the j will be always 1 greater than the I, j equals to I plus 1, and thus that need to be less than h dot length, then j plus plus. Okay, clear? Then what I will do, I will check if s of I equals to a, okay, and s of j equals to b, then what I will do, I will include the count plus then end of the for, then what I will do, I will just return. So this count is nothing but my, I can declare this int count equals to 0. So this count is my answer. I will just print this count, post this count. This is my answer for the brute force approach 1. First approach. Okay. So if you realize here, what is the time complexity here? The time complexity is nothing but time complexity order of, for each I will perform around n minus 1 time of iteration. Then what is the n? That is something around n into n minus 1 times operator. That becomes order of n square number of iterations. What about space complexity? So I am not doing any extra space I am consuming. So this is with the constant space. So this is my time complexity will be order of n square. and space complexity will be order of 1. Okay. So this is approach 1. What about approach 2? The approach 2, if you see here, for each I am iterating the j, irrespective of checking whether this is having I or not. But if you realize, if the I is having A, then only I need to search for the G. But here I am not doing that one. Okay. So the next approach will be, we will check if the I is having A value, then only we will going to check G value. We no need to check for other elements like B, D, C. Okay. For them we no need to check that. Not to search for the G elements. So we'll go for the second approach then. So let me write, just erase these questions so that I'll have some space to write that up. Okay. So next is approach 2. In approach 2, what I will do? Approach 2 or idea 2. Idea 2. So here what I will do? The same thing, but instead of checking A inside the second for loop, we will check that in the first for loop. So that will reduce some iteration. So int count equals to 0 for int I equals to j, I is less than h dot length, then I plus plus. Once done, what I will do, will check if s of I equals to A. If that is true, then what I will do, I will iterate for int j equals to I plus 1, j is less than h dot length, then j plus plus. Okay, then j plus plus. Once that is done, what I will do, once done, what I will do, I will check the G element. If s of j equals to G, then what I will do, I will just increment the count plus plus, end of the for, end of the if, end of the for. Then what I will do, I will just print the system out println count. I will print the count on. So if you see here also the time complexity is the same in terms of big O rotation, same order of n square, and space complexity is order of 1. But the thing is, we reduce many iterations from first approach to the second approach. Okay. So this one is little bit better than this, but still we have the time complexity order of n square. So we need to reduce this from order of n square to order of n by using the carry forward technique. That is nothing but the idea 3 or approach 3. Till that, I think clear. If you have any concern, just let me know. So next is approach 3. Approach 3. Sorry, yes. To print that count. Then idea 3. Idea 3. So here what we will do? So idea 3, what is the approach? We will count the number of G elements from the right, okay, and and carry it towards the index, towards the index 0. Meaning, let's say I have a array A, D, G, ADG, let's say AG. I'm just trying to get the array AG, then FG. So this is my array. And the index is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. This is my index. So what I'll do, I'll count the number of G from the right and carry it towards the index 0. So count so C will be S. We get G here. So C will be C plus 1. So C is in the beginning was 0. So C becomes 1 now here. So F not G, no need to do anything. Again we found G here. So C equals to C plus 1. So C becomes 2 now. Okay. Then we found A here. Right? We have A here. Whenever A, what I have, I need to increase the pair. I mean, I will have another variable. Let's say answer, and that is with initialize with 0. What I do? Answer plus equals to ANS plus equals to C. Means what I am just writing below. Answer plus equals to C. So whatever the value will be in answer, that will be added with the value C. So answer becomes 2 now, because answer was 0, added with C, that becomes 2. Next, again G is here, so we need to increase the value of counter. So counter becomes 3 now. Okay, counter becomes 3. We found A again. We found A here. So answer equals to answer plus equals to C. So answer becomes 3 was equal to 2 plus 3, that is 5. Then again G. So C is increased with 1, so becomes 4. And we found again A here. So answer equals plus equals to C. What is the value of answer? Answer is 5. So answer becomes 5 plus 4, that is 9. Okay. So we have 9 number of pairs having A and J where I is less than the J. So this is the answer. This is the answer with that 9 number of pairs. So let's quickly get those pairs. So A and G, this is one pair. So pair is 0, 2, 0, 2, then 0, 4, 0, 2, 0, 4, 0, 6, 0, 6, 0, 8, 0, 8, 0, 2, one pair, 0, 4, another pair, 0, 6, another pair, 0, 8 is another pair. Likewise, another D, no need to do anything, G, no need, then A 3 with 4, 3, 4, then 3, 6, 3, 4, 3, 6, then 3, 8, 3, 8. Next, G, no need to do anything, then A, then 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 8, type it. What is the count? If you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the number of elements, the number of pair is nothing but, what is the number of pair? 9. The same as here, right? So with this approach, what we will do, we will be able to get the result with only one iteration, single iteration. Okay. So what is the time complexity for this? Time complexity will be order of n, as we are doing only one iteration. What about space complexity? Space complexity also constant. We are not doing any extra space. So this is the best time complexity we can able to achieve. Okay. So now what we'll do, we'll write the code now. Okay. Till now clear? I think clear. If anything, let us know. Okay. We'll try to resolve. So let's write the code for idea 3. Whatever we discuss now, we'll write the code for that. Okay. So code. Okay. In the code, what I will do, if you see here, we have taken two variables. One is answer, another is counter. So int an is equals to 0 and c equals to 0. C is for number of g's. Okay. So what I will do, I need to traverse from right. So for that, what I will do, for int I equals to n minus 1, okay, and I is greater than equals to 0, then I minus n is nothing but what I can do here, n equals to the size of the array. So let's say this is nothing but s, let's say RNN, s dot length. Sorry guys. if s of I if s of I is having g, if s of I is having g, what I will do, I will increment the c, right? Here we used to increment the c if it is 0. Then what I will do, otherwise, if s of I equals to a, if it is a, what I will do, we will update the answer, ans plus equals to c. So answer will be updated with whatever the value available with the c, that will be updated with what? With the answer. Once done, okay, this is the single line, so I am skipping that brackets and curly braces. So once it is done, you can simply return the answer. Okay, as simple as that. So if you see here, I use only one loop. So the time complexity is nothing but order of n, and space complexity is order of 1. So okay, I think this looks good to you. I don't think you have any issue with that. So in general, what I did, we discussed 3 approaches. Okay, first 2 are the time complexity order of n square, whereas we reduced to order of n by using the carry forward technique. The same thing we can do. How? We will just iterate from the left side also, and we will keep on adding the counters whenever we are getting a, and we will update the answer when we get the g. That we also can able to do, but that is the to do for you guys. Okay, you will try that approach. if you are facing any kind of issue, then let us know. Definitely we will discuss in the next lecture. So till that, take care, bye bye, and thank you for watching.